Hey everyone, welcome to the restaurant show, and I tell you what, we are gonna get this shrimp and grits going. We have Paul Donatello. I was thinking of Teenage Mutant Turtles, so. Chef Donatello is showing us shrimp and grits.
Yes, ma'am.
Something not to necessarily be expected right away from Panini's, just because I think of your fantastic pizza and of course your pastas and everything, but this is a southern favorite.
It is.
And you guys are just delving into it, and I just looking at those grits, they look delicious.
Well, we put our own spin on it.
Okay.
As we like to say, one of our adages is where the old country meets the low country.
Oh, I like that. I love it. Yeah, absolutely.
We kind of really see it in here.
Right.
We do regular stone ground yellow grits. They're Abdullah.
Yeah, which is
out of Colombia.
Out of Colombia,
right? But we add pancetta.
I was gonna say, because I could say, I'm like, what is that deliciousness in there?
Right, we add some pancetta to our grits.
Okay.
Other than that, they're just regular style grits like you make at home.
Right, but those Abdullah grits, they are really delicious.
Really good.
And it takes time though. That's not a quick, easy, you gotta watch it, you gotta add to it, and add your milk and your butter to it, and that's what you get is that gorgeous
And then what
grit.
we got here is our, the company we're getting these from right now is called Carolina Gold.
Okay, great.
Because when the normal shrimping season, which will be coming up in May, is out, this allows us to still get a Carolina shrimp product.
Absolutely.
Without, having to get Filipino or Mexican or Gulf or any of that.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna add that to our oil.
And now, of course, a nice hot pan right there.
Right, as soon as we get those in there, a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay, and this, what size are those about?
26-30.
26, so that's pretty, you can get that at the grocery store.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna delve out and try to do your shrimp and grits on your own, very easily accessible for you to get, so you can try to make your own shrimp and grits.
So we'll get a little salt and pepper in there. We start with a little bit of oil, very little.
Yes.
We don't want it to affect our sauce. We just need enough to coat it, keep it from sticking.
And for those of you who are not familiar with cooking shrimp as much, Chef, tell us when you know that the shrimp are done.
Once they get that nice pinkish color, they start to curl up. You're good to go.
And you can kind of see that here, guys, right there, how it's starting to curl. Yeah.
Just starting to form up. They're getting there.
And I like that they're tail on. Because a lot of people,
it's a better presentation.
It really does. I think it looks great, and I like how it's butterflied on the outside, so it does open up.
And this way, we make sure our shrimp are always clean, deveined.
Yes, absolutely.
There's nothing worse than.
Yeah. We won't go there.
What we have here is a sautéed mixture of Kalamata olives, onions, garlic, and tomatoes.
Okay, Kalamata olives, which are the black ones usually.
Right.
Tomatoes,
garlic and
onions. I love it.
And this is what's going to give us our Mediterranean spin.
I was going to say, it sounds like a Mediterranean mirepoix.
There you go.
Right? I love it. That would be good with a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
Like even with sausage and
Yep.
Everything. That's a great mixture right there. And now that's something that just gets sauteed. Now, did you saute that off just a little bit?
I pre-do it every day.
Yeah.
We do a batch.
That way it's quicker.
Speed of service.
But do you have to do that at home?
You don't. And if you're going to do it at home, what you would want to do is, as you get your shrimp going, add your onions.
Gotcha.
Then your olives and tomatoes. Last but not least, right before we go to finish the sauce, which we're going to do now, then add your garlic.
Then add the garlic.
If that garlic turns even a little bit brown or whatever, it gives you a bitter taste, and we don't want that.
And you don't want that. Gotcha. Good advice. That's a great tip.
What we're going to do now is just the glaze with just a little bit of Chablis.
Oh, Chablis. Hello.
All right. Any white wine will do.
Yeah. So whatever I'm drinking at the moment. Fantastic.
Okay, and then for a little bit of body in our sauce, we add just a little bit of tomato sauce.
Just tomato sauce, not paste. Sauce. Okay.
Just a little bit.
I love it. I'm gonna scoot over here real quick, Chef, and I'm gonna get this going. Before you start going. All right.
All right.
That looks delicious.
All right, starting to cook
Every
down.
little bit of it, yes.
Starting to get a little bit thicker. And then to finish our sauce and to smooth it out, butter. Just plain unsalted butter.
I was I'm like, what else is he gonna put in there that would make it, make it even better? Butter.
Make it even healthier.
Yes,
right?
Exactly. But really, if you didn't want to put the butter in there, I would have been just as happy with even just that. But that butter really pulls together, and it gives it that richness that we're looking for.
It finishes the sauce, and now if you look, you've actually got like a gravy.
Yes, exactly.
You now have a nice pan.
I love it. That is, but a very natural pan gravy, not like starchy and.
Nope.
I love it. Okay, so some of these. Now, what did you use?
A little bit of Old Bay.
Old Bay.
Salt and pepper were the seasons we put right on the shrimp in the beginning.
Okay, gotcha. And now, is that something that you would suggest, especially this with shrimp season coming up?
You should always have one.
I was going to say,
crabs,
just
shrimp, oysters.
have it on hand.
I actually throw a little bit of my cocktail sauce.
Yeah, absolutely. Old Bay just seems to be that nice standard that you should just have, especially when you're cooking, if you're cooking seafood
Absolutely.
often. All right,
you know, there's no seasoning blend you can make on your own that's gonna.
Yeah. Why try and reinvent the wheel, right?
All right, we're gonna take our grits.
Over here for you. Oh my God, I could just eat just those grits myself. Did you put cheese in those grits too?
These grits, we do butter, cream, chicken stock, the pancetta, salt and pepper.
So not even, there doesn't even have to be cheese in it. That is delicious on its own. And that pancetta probably gives it that nice salt
Exactly.
to it too. Question real quick about how long should that usually take for me to?
The grits?
Yeah.
From scratch?
Yeah.
You're looking at 45 minutes.
Right. It's a real, it's a labor of love.
You could use your Quaker.
Right, absolutely.
But it's just not quite the same.
No, well,
and you don't get the same texture.
I was just going to ask,
you get a creamier,
it doesn't look the same.
You get a creamier product when you use the fresh grits.
Absolutely. All right.
All right, then we're just going to pour. Half on, half off.
Now, am I going to be able to order this at lunch or dinner at your place? Oh, both.
We do both. The lunch portion is slightly smaller.
Okay, yeah. This is a dinner portion here,
This is a dinner portion.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
You get about 12 shrimp
I love
in the sauce.
Yeah.
And about 3 ounces of grits.
All right, so let's finish that up for everyone. What are we finishing it off?
We give it a little bit of lemon preserve.
Oh, very nice.
We make these in-house. We just pack them in sugar and salt.
Yeah, that is great. And you can eat that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Very important if you do make it on your own, rinse. Or else it will dry your mouth out.
It will, and we don't want that. Not that
And then we
beautiful
just finish
sauce.
it with a little bit of basil.
I'm going to put this right up there. Oh, that is
And that's
absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Chef.
No problem.
I really, really love that. I'm going to dig in as soon as we go off air. And thank you so much. And remember, you guys, lots going on at Panini's on the Waterfront. They've got a new deck coming.
That bar should be open soon.
Should be open soon. And of course, entertainment on the weekends always. Thank you so much, Chef.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in just a moment.